I was 16 when I got pregnant. My aunt suggested I got a social worker to come to my house to help me figure everything out. And then the social worker gave me the number to Fristers, and I put it on my fridge for a few months, and then finally decided, okay, let's go and see. When I started Fristers, I was a little girl with a baby, and I had no idea what I was doing. I think it was so important that I found Fristers for my own health, and I had to find myself as well as figure out how to raise the kid, to just have somewhere to go once a week, to have dinner, to have people to talk to. If I didn't find Fristers, I wouldn't have friends. Once you become a mom at that young of an age, you lose all your friends. And my two best friends today are from Fristers. Fristers has made it so I don't feel alone. They made us feel that there's always someone. Everyone's so happy to see you. And they're like, how are you? How are your kids? There is always someone there. And we've come such a long way. I've learned from my mistakes. I even went to college. Fristers encourages, graduating, going back to school, getting a career. And Fristers has really been a backbone in that. I do remember, I think the first time I went, and I don't think I stopped once I started for 15 years. Like, there was every week, it was like, I'm not missing Fristers. I have to get to Fristers. I met Christian almost just about 7 years ago now. We both worked at Carl's Jr.'s.
I remember the first day I got transferred to her store.
Since we first started dating, he's like, I'm gonna marry you.
When I first saw her, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna try to start a relationship with her. And next thing you know, here we are 7 years later. So when we first started going to Fristers together, I was skeptical of going.
We started couples group right around when couples group started. I probably heard it and I was like, oh, alumni can go? Okay, we're going. That's it. We have no choice. We have to go. When we started doing couples, it was not even about co-parenting, more about us and communicating.
Well, before you can work on our son, we had to work on each other. So that's what couples group taught us. If we don't work together, then how can we work with him? And then when we heard about Dad's group, we all got together. We're like, we need to go. Most men are treated differently when they do show emotions. So just having that support of guys, whatever we talk about in Dad's group stays in Dad's group. A lot of dads in the world feel like they can't open up or show their emotion, so they decide to take their life. And it's just good for Dad's group to continue to show men that there is a place to come and let out your baggage and say how you're feeling. First, it just gives you that guideline, the stepping stones, and it allows you to learn from your mistakes and grow from there.
A year later, we got the surprise of twins.
It was a roller coaster of emotions. I felt overwhelmed, but felt joy at the same time.
I was like, we have to get married this year. So we got married in the backyard of our apartment. It was super cheap, but it was awesome. It was perfect. And then here we are 2 years later. We have 3 kids. One's in high school, and our twins are going to be 2 next month. We're married. We have our own apartment. We're happy.
Yeah.
We're both working. The way it's impacted our lives has been huge.
I just want to say thank you. It was rough before Fristers because I didn't know how to share my emotions and communicate.
The way it's impacted our lives has been huge.
Now I want to be able to raise my kids to be better at communicating with their spouse and with their kids, so they don't have to go through the experiences we had to and the struggles we went through. So just being able to pass it down to our kids. Without Fristers, I don't know where we would be.